Good morning, rise and shine. We finally here, March 14th. It's show day. Just ate me some breakfast, a little bit of fish, a little bit of seasoning, some eggs, maybe 2, rice cakes with a little bit of peanut butter, some glutamine, a little bit of water, sipping on some water throughout, and that's what we're rocking with. About to go and touch up on this 10. And then, might have to get me a little bit of more carbohydrates in me before stepping on stage, but that's where we at. We here. All the hard work, all the early mornings, all the late nights, all the days where sleep wasn't quite there. We here. This is what we do it for in the process. And again, it's bigger than winning or losing. In the process of doing these things, you create a better being in yourself. And so I became better on this journey. So regardless of the outcome, although very confident, that's not going to make or break the true increase that took place during the course of this journey. All right? Life is a mentality. And how we perceive and how we go about it dictates our success, essentially. About to get ready to head to this venue. Tap in with y'all in a minute. All right, we here. ACS. One time for my brother Skip. About to get this thing popping. He'll be here, my backstage guy, but just popped up at the venue. About to go get this 10, this second layer, this second coat, and kind of get ready. It's like 8:30 right now. Them boys getting ready. That's enough. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thanks, I appreciate it. We're here backstage, about to go down. We locked in, we loaded. Let's go. It's about 11:30. They did men's bodybuilding. They're doing men's Physique Pro now. Then they're going to do classic men's physique. Then a transformation category. And then its own, it's just a waiting game. I want to get on there, get it popping. But we got to wait. And while waiting, got to monitor water intake, carbohydrate intake. You don't want to be flat. So the longer you wait, the more complex it becomes. But we getting there. We scheduled to step on stage at 12:30, so we'll see. 8:30. Getting close. So still doing classic physique right now. Sprayed up, we ready. Sprayed up, got the gloves, getting my pump on right now. So I'm gonna show time. We're good now, we're here. That's what we worked so hard for. It's time, I'm ready. It's time, I'm ready. Chips fall where they may. Let's go.
So they're running behind. They're about 2 hours behind. Right now it's just a patient game. Repose. And another one. Back.
Take that over to competitor number 77, Mike Simmons.
Yeah, Michael!
I mean, he's still placing, so that's good. He's getting
All right,
hardware,
in
but
second place, take that over to competitor number 62, Deshaun Carter. All right, and in first place, make some noise for competitor number 77, Mike Simmons.
I don't think so.
number 77, Mike Simmons. And in first place, in third place, take that over to competitor number 77, Mike Simmons. Here. In second place, take that over to competitor number 70, Nicholas Lorenz. In second place, take that over to competitor number 77, Mike Simmons.
Alright, show complete. We did darn good for the first show. We did darn good. As I said, we finna hit these slice of the heels. That jingling around my neck is some hardware. We got some hardware. I still felt like I should have won. Some of the things I came up a little short on, a lot of seconds and thirds, but it's all good. We'll talk about that a little bit later, but yeah, slice of the heels. We are here. Yeah. Look at that wall of fame up there. Wall of fame. There we go. Slice of the heels. We got it. We got it. Slice of the heels with the Z, baby. Whew. Wait till I get home. It's been a long time. I told y'all in the beginning, slice of the heels. Here I come. Show day over. It's in the books. We'll talk about it later. But I'm finna smash this when I get home. Slice of the heels. Pizza time. Cheese logs. Well, you can tell that we done already bust these things open. The homemade ranch. The homemade ranch. Oh man. One of the best homemade ranches you're gonna ever taste. French fries. French fries. Ooh. Yes, sir. Slice of the hills. In the Zephyr Hills area, it's a must stop. Must stop. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And that's with a Z. Let's look the piece up. Extra cheese, half pepperoni, half bacon, butter, garlic, crust. Sheesh. Look at that. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Get in my belly. All right, good morning, peoples. It is March 15, 2026. It's about 10:30. I actually just got out of bed. Can't even lie. I'm sore. Let's talk about it, right? I got to give respect to my bodybuilding guys. It was a great show. Let's talk about the experience. It was a great show. I actually enjoyed myself. The experience was awesome again. Shout out to the Captain's Cup. As with anything in life, there are some unseen things that come about. The show got delayed by a good amount, you know, like a 2-hour difference. So the reason why I said shout out to my bodybuilding guys, man, it was tough trying to maintain a pump and keep the blood flowing, stepping back on and off stage 5 different times, you know, and you know, so I'm pretty sore, you know, backstage. It's funny, I gotta show y'all what's in front of me because, hey, we getting it in. Got a little milk, got a little Oreos. Yeah, about to smash those. But, so yeah, it was demanding. So, you know, a lot of push-ups, a lot of band work, just to keep the blood flow. But the experience was great. The people, the support, the fans. I had complete strangers coming up to me, saying that I was their favorite, and they had me winning every class or category that I was in. So it was all love. I enjoyed it. So what was the feedback from credible people, including the audience and my fellow competitors? The feedback was awesome. There was nothing but love. Starting with my fellow competitors, I had a lot of them compliment me very early once we shift gears into game time mode, and you know, we got into our shorts and, you know, got tanned up, got glossed up, start, you know, getting ready. A lot of my fellow competitors was just showing love, man. I respect it. It was music to my ears because I'm a very tough critic on myself, so it's hard for me to give myself credit. I'm gonna earn every bit of it. But a lot of the guys was like, bro, you're fire, bro. Like, you're pure fire, bro. Like, man, that's a good package. So, you know, that was good to hear, refreshing to hear. You know, there were people that were there who compete in other federations, and they came up to me personally and was like, hey, I got you in first place in all of your classes and categories. You look darn good. So that was refreshing to hear. There were people in the fans. I had a few ladies come to me and say, you were my favorite. Good job. So the feedback was awesome. So thank you all who were there at the Captain's Cup and spoke such kind words. It means more than you know. Thank you. What could I have done better? This is always a loaded question for me because I'm one that is very calculated. I test and try everything as God calls us to do. So I know for a fact, and again, this first show for me, I self-taught myself essentially how to pose. Nutrition was nothing new to me. I am a certified personal trainer specializing in certain things, and I've been, you know, I know how to calculate calories and macronutrients. I've been training people for years. I've been, you know, applying this same system for years when I want to present a certain look. Maybe it's beach day, maybe it's photo day. So that's nothing new to me, but what was new to me was the posing. And I just chose to teach myself, and from what I was told, the posing wasn't bad. It actually was solid. But I know for a fact, as well as others, that could have been better. Could have been much better. And it could have been the difference maker. Maybe if I pose a little bit better to present an even better physique, then maybe those seconds turns into first, and maybe those thirds turn into seconds, and maybe I have more than one first. You know, you don't know. The sport is very subjective, and I knew that coming in. And for those of you who don't know, that essentially means it's very opinionated. It's off of feelings. They try to stick to a structure, but let's be real. Some people are going to favor certain things, and it comes with the territory, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm not one to make excuses. When I didn't win, I didn't win. It's just that simple. So, but posing probably was my number one thing. I will say I could have done better. Maybe managing my time backstage. I did notice that sometimes as you pose, you have a tendency of getting fatigued if you're stepping on stage so often like I did. And I was warned that in the beginning, and it was true. So between the trying to stay pumped and, holding poses, waiting till the judge, waiting till they tell you quarter turn to the right. I'm in some poses, I'm like, come on, man, what is quarter turn to the right? When it's coming? God dog, my dang on chest locking up on me. So, yeah, those are some things I could point out that I could have done better in. And if I decide to show again, trust me, those are things I'll focus on. Y'all know me, when I put my mind to do something, I'm going to do it. I can do all things through Christ. I utilize his effectual working within his mind. And he conquered the world, and so can we, for those who believe. $1 million question, will I compete again? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know yet. I'm gonna ponder on it. I'm gonna think about it, digest this for a little bit, and come to a conclusion. There's many different federations out there. You got the NPC, you got the OCB. There's a few others. Again, I'm not an expert when it comes to bodybuilding. But yeah, so that's something to ponder. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'll get back with y'all. I don't know what y'all think. You seen the journey, you seen the results. Did y'all gain or benefit something from this? Was it motivational? Did anybody get better in this process from learning and absorbing the life that I live? As I always say, words only mean but so much, but your actions and your deeds mean so much more and carry so much more weight. So by showing you guys that you can do certain things and the mentality I have when it comes to life, I hope that you guys gain something from this, even if it's just to be motivated. And sometimes that alone, again, I do a lot of things in life for the people. It ain't always about me. Sacrifice, right? A servant leader, as LOM calls me to be. And I take heed to his will over mine. So I know, we'll see if I do another show. All right, this sun kind of shifting. Closing statements. Man, so much to say, so little time. Through this documentary, I hope that I enlighten you guys on more than what it takes to win and be successful at a bodybuilding show. I didn't win everything, no, but nevertheless, I was successful. To get a first, 2 seconds, and 2/3, I would call that pretty successful. And again, in the beginning, this was always bigger than winning and losing. I became better. I presented a better product in me, and that's the ultimate win, because I take that on throughout the rest of my life now. So through this process, that's the real win. That's the real gem. Fine-tuning and creating a better you, and that's what I did. Again, it was always bigger than winning and losing. I wanted to show you guys what you can do with the power of this mind, this mental disposition, your spirit, man, your very core. It's very powerful, and the Holy Scriptures speak on the power therein, and how that LOM, the Most High, the Creator, Yahweh, and the Son of God, Yahshua, can and will effectually work in those who believe his word and submit to his will and sound doctrine and in truth, and watch his effectual working take place. And in the process, again, everything that I did throughout this documentary was by his power and his might, giving me the ability to think very sound, to make sound choices, to go about my life in discipline, complete temperance, to be structured, getting up at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, sticking to my workouts, sticking to my plans. And even at 41 and a half, I'll be 42 soon, able to present a body that's better than 20-year-olds, better than 18-year-olds. It's a myth, it's a lie that we can't age gracefully. It's a lie that as you age, you can't look good. But that is because the mind is weak and we believe these things. I enjoy myself. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, you know, showing the love, showing the support. I was actually surprised on how much I actually enjoyed myself on the stage. Could be a telltale sign, or maybe there's another show in the future I'll do. You know, whether it be the OCB or the NPC, you know, or other federations, I don't know. But I'll keep y'all posted. And again, the goal, if I should do another show, the goal would be to try to stay around the same body fat percentage, maybe even lower. But also maybe have more muscle mass. And that could be me staying at the same weight, fat muscle mass ratio changing, or that could be me being a little bit heavier. Naturally, I'm a pretty solid dude. When I'm not dieting, naturally, I probably walk around in between 190 and 210. So I could put on mass, but it's about the type of mass. I don't want just mass and it's going to be a lot of fat. I want lean mass. So we'll see. But again, I appreciate y'all for supporting. Appreciate y'all for the love. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. And again, I hope that this inspires some of y'all to maybe do some things that you've never done before. I hope this inspired some of y'all to maybe step out on faith and challenge yourself. This was a challenge for me, you know. Anything new that you have to force yourself to learn is going to be challenging. But on the other end, if you go into it with the right mentality, you come out a better being, and you take that with you for the rest of your life. All right. As always, love, live, Christ. Sincerely, the Messenger. I'm out.
The explosion. I mean, just